How's it and aloha is your Burpee Yoga uncle doing a review of instant noodle. It's one of the most popular food in the entire planet. And today I will be doing one on this particular brand called Sau Tao. They have a lot of different types of noodles. And I'll be doing the cooking as well as the mukbang. I'll give you some histories about instant noodles and this particular company. And besides food and reviews, I also do a lot of burpees and traveling, everything else in between, you know. I do everything under the planet. That's what's so great about YouTube channel. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get to it. Fitness, foodies, and the fabulous absurd. From burpees to Camus, you're never gonna know what you're gonna get from your Burpee Yoga uncle. How's it and aloha is your Burpee Yoga uncle. Today I'm gonna be reviewing this particular brand of noodles. Is from Sau Tao, and it's Sa Min Wong. That's the noodles name. But it's a very popular brand now. I'll give you a little history. This is one of the few instant noodles that's actually founded in Hong Kong, in an island called Cheongzhou or Cheongzhou. It's a little island. They started in the 1960s, and it wasn't until probably a couple decades ago that it came out to the globally, and especially in the USA. It's a very interesting noodle because this one is non-fried. So you can see here it says that it's non-frit or whatever, French. And you can see that the calorie count is not that high. But this is I mean, there's many different versions of this particular noodle. You know, and usually they come in a pack that's like this. Right? This is the beef flavor noodle, right? So something like this would cost about $5 to $6 US in my part of the nation in USA. On Amazon, I think they sell them too for like obscene, like 20 something dollars. It's crazy. But in terms of the noodle globally, you know, it's pretty crazy, you know. In terms of what's happening in the noodle market, it's a huge market. Right now, the global market is about, in 2022, the instant noodle market's about $24 billion. And it's gonna go up to about $33 billion by 2030. And the driving trend for instant noodle now is spicy flavor, which I actually reviewed a little while ago. And the people that eats the most noodle in the world, obviously number one is China and Hong Kong. They serve about 44 million servings a year. The second is Indonesia. That was surprising, and they serve about 13 million servings a year. The third is Vietnam, and they serve about 8.5 million servings a year. And the fourth is India. Again, you know, no wonder because they're so populous, right? But I was kind of surprised about Vietnam and Indonesia. But India serves about 7.5 million servings a year. And then the fifth is Japan. Japan and their noodles, right? And they do about 5.8 million servings a year. And where is USA? With our 330 plus million citizens, we get about 4.5 million servings of noodles. So that's some stats about the information. So let me go ahead and open this so you can see what it looks like inside, and I'll go ahead and start cooking. Right, so once I open it, yeah, usually I open it this way. They come in a packet like this, and that's the noodle. Again, it's non-fried. You can see the texture. And they have thin and thick versions. Personally, I like the thick version of the noodle, but we don't have any at home, so. And then if you open it underneath, you see the packet. This is the abalone flavor, and that's the chicken stock. So that's the two things that comes in it, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking it. It's super fast, and I'll do a mukbang afterwards. All right, your I am ready to eat. Yeah, this is one of my favorite noodles. I'll bring it closer so you can see. Usually I put peppers in there. So outside from these fake I guess imitation crab meat, everything we made, right? So let's try the noodles first. It's so nice and crunchy. Not even funny. This is one of the best brand of noodles because if you like
Hong Kong style wonton mee, which is what this basically is. The noodles, the egg noodles that we use, usually is chewy and crunchy. And that's what this noodles exactly is. And this particular gentleman who makes them from Hong Kong, you know, wonton mee is a very popular in Hong Kong, so he was trying to duplicate that in an instant noodle pack. So it's different than the traditional non-fry ones, but it is so good. And why there's such a cult loyal following. I can just eat the noodle without anything. It just tastes, I mean, this reminds me of wonton mee that I get from the shops. You know where I'm right here? The wonton mee is like $9 for a bowl. These wontons are so easy to make. So, growing up in Hawaii, the best place to get wonton mee is it's called a place called Mini Garden in Chinatown. And usually I would eat it from my friend that taught me. This is basically red vinegar along with sriracha sauce. And that's how we used to eat the wonton mee. Because the way that we used to eat wonton mee in Hong Kong too is we like to use a lot of red vinegars. So this is just perfect, spicy, and sour. And red vinegar is a little bit different than other kind of vinegar like rice vinegar or the distilled vinegar. By the way, I was running through the data about how many millions of packages are consumed by per country. Just pork. Yeah, I make shrimp versions of this too, but this one is just pork. And I was going through, you know, which country ate the most. Obviously, China ate the most because, you know, they have 1 point something billion people and declining. They're the world's fastest aging population. So people must be shocked to hear that, you know, where's South Korea in terms of consumption per nation. I think there were like 7 or 8, like 3 point something million packages a year in the nation. And you would think that there is more, right? But the reason is because, you know, they only have 20 something million people, or maybe a little bit more, but not much more. But to be honest, if you change the stats to per capita, for the longest time, per capita, South Korea or Seoul or South Korea consumes the most noodles. They were averaging like 80 packages per capita per person a year. They've been number one for so many years. Oh, look at that. But they just lost. So good. They just lost that title to Vietnam. They're now the number one per capita consumption of noodles on the planet. They were at 70 something per person per capita, and then for some reason they up to 87 packages. 87 packages a year. That's that's almost like every 4 days. Oh, good. Korean sausage. That's Korean sausage. The great thing about instant noodles is you can make it as fast as you can or as good tasting full meal as I did here. And this still cost me like what, a few dollars. That's what a bulk of Asians eat. Oh, I missed this sauce. Too hot. Yeah, that imitation crab is junk. It was on sale at I think Albertson or Safeway. So I got some, but all I taste is starch. Almost done. I think I'll eat another pack. In terms of the flavor, I can't really taste abalone. I mean, I can taste some good soup, but in terms of what kind of soup it is, I have no clue. It just tastes good. I'm guessing the beef flavor one will taste similar to this too. You can't tell a difference. You know, it took me 6 minutes. It took me 6 minutes to cook the noodle. And with talking to you, it took me 8 minutes to eat this. Crazy, huh? You see me sweating. Overall, I would eat this noodle 10 out of 10 times. It's a very good pack of noodle. I'll put it maybe over here somewhere, or at the I was in the beginning already. You know the brand, but go to almost any big Asian markets anywhere in the USA now. I'm pretty sure you can find this brand. It's a little bit tougher now after COVID to find them, but if you do, just get it and try it. And it's actually I don't want to say it's good for you, but it's better than fried noodles, and this is non-fried, so take it for what it is. If you like wonton min, going to Chinese restaurants, try this because this is as close as you can get in an instant noodle. There's nothing else on the market that's close to wonton noodles you get in a Chinese restaurant except this brand. That's why for Chinese and people from Hong Kong and Chinese people that likes wonton min, this is their go-to noodle to get, okay? All right, man, if you're down this far, please hit that like and subscribe button. Bless up.